Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's class, we're going to talk about button. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep making good videos like this. Let's get started. Now we need to create our index.html. So index.html. I'm going to use the shortcut because I'm lazy. Okay. Now I have the shortcut. Now how can we use button? So now when it comes to HTML elements, all the HTML elements are lowercase. So let's write the button. Now so let's actually go live. Open with what live server over here. Now we're actually having this button because, to be honest, this doesn't actually look like a button. So we need to add what the user is going to see and what the user is going to interact with also. So I can just add over here. I can add click main. So now this is the button that HTML actually provide for us. So we need to specify what type of button this should be. So I can actually say type should be button, which is going to be normal button. I can also come over here and also say type should be submit. So this is actually useful for form. So I can also say type should be reset as well. So we're going to talk about this reset in the future. Are you guys with me? So let's actually give it a button back. No, let's actually give it a submit back. Now we have this. Now let's actually make use of CSS to style up the button so it can actually look nice. So I'll be creating another button as well. So sorry, I'll be creating another button as well. So button. So let me give this one should be click main. So button is an inline element. Don't worry, we're going to talk about it in the future. We're going to talk about block element and inline element as well. So let me actually put break over here, quick one. So now let me specify this type should be button. Why this type should be submit. Now let's style it up. So let's make use of internal styling. So let me say style. So let me call the button, then type of the button is submit. Okay. So let's actually change the color should be red if it's actually working. Now it's working. I don't know why I like using brown. So let me give the background color should be brown. So let me actually change this one should be white. So let's remove the border. This actually border. Let's remove the border as well. So border should be none. Okay. Nice. Now let's actually give it a little padding inside. Don't worry about all this. I'm just showing you cool stuff on how we can style up our button with CSS. So in the future we're going to talk about CSS, and we are going to also use JavaScript. Don't worry, I got you covered. So let me actually give it a padding. This one should be 5 pixels, while this one should be 6 pixels as well. So let me change this one to 6 pixels. Command X. Okay, this one should be 3. I guess it's actually okay like this. What do you guys feel? I guess I like it this way. So let me actually get to this one, the left and right. Okay, this is top and bottom, why this one is left and right. So now I actually want to cuff it. Who is going to do that for me? Border radius. Now if I say 1 pixels, observe, can you see it's actually cuffing? So if I said 50%, can you see? So we can actually say 10 pixels as well. Now we have a nice button, but I just want to use 5 pixels. Let's use this. I guess I like it this way. Now I want us to do a scenario whereby a user should subscribe. So once the user subscribe, we're going to tell the user that you have subscribed. So let me have a p tag. So let me give this should be subscribe. Now we have this. So what do I want? So I want us to use a JavaScript. So once the user click on this subscribe, it's going to change to you have subscribed. So I need to make use of JavaScript. So I need to write a script. So now I need to create a function. Now what is function? Now a function is a scenario whereby you don't want to repeat yourself. We have what we call dry code. Maybe you don't want to repeat yourself, so you're going to create a function whereby once you call the function, anything that you program inside the function is going to actually triggered. Now let me make use of this. Let's break it down. Let's make use of this instance. Now we have what we call Alexa. Alexa is actually a function as well because they have actually programmed everything inside it. Are you guys with me? They have actually programmed it inside it. So Alexa is a robot, it's also a function as well. So you can actually say Alexa, put on the light, it's going to do that as well. So Alexa is actually a function. So let's just put it that way. So now let's actually create a function. So I don't know why I like using this method. So I'm going to give my function a name. So I'm going to call it, okay, let me make use of camel case. My robot should be then. Okay, now we already give it a name. So now let's actually give it an ID. This one, an ID should be what? My txt. So now we need to make use of a document. Don't worry about this. In the future, I'm going to break it down for you step by step. Now we need to say document.get element by ID. Who is having ID? This. Then I need to call this, then copy, then put this inside double quote as well. Now I want to change the text. Then I need to mix the dot inner HTML. Then a cross to. So once the user click on this, it should actually change it subscribe to you have subscribed now. So let's actually make use of emoji. So now if you are using Windows, it's going to be what? Windows semicolon. But if you are using Mac, it's going to be command, control, and space. So let me actually make use of this. And now we have this, so Control X. So now let me click on it. Why is it not working? Now, why is it not working? The reason why it's not working is that, now let's go back to our example where I make use of Alexa. Now you need to call Alexa before Alexa can actually perform a task. I guess now we have not actually called our robot, so we need to call it. So now we need to come back to this button. Like I said, we want a scenario whereby once the user click on this button, this should change. So we need to come back to this button. So we need to write on click. So on click. Now on click means that, now what do I mean by on click? Because we are going to actually click on the button. So I need to call this function, then pass it inside there, then put it inside parentheses. Now let's check it out. So click on it. Can you see you have subscribe now? And again, I need to change. So I need to add cursor. Should be pointer. So once I put my cursor on, it's going to change to what? So Ctrl S. So let me actually refresh. Can you see? So let's actually change the font family as well. Should be this. So once I put my mouse on it, so let me refresh. We need to refresh. Learn how to refresh. Can you see? So let me press Ctrl S for here. Okay, it does change. So let me refresh. So now let me zoom in. So once I click on it, you said what? You have subscribed now. So this is everything you have to know about button in HTML. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep making good videos like this. See you next time.